Hello, welcome back to my mini vlog. I'm so excited. If you're new here, I'm Amy Kelly, a life reset and confidence coach, and I've started this because I know what it takes to reset your life. Whether you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, I feel like it's all related. As women, we push through their moments, we don't listen to our bodies, and we get to the health scares or the burnout mode, which I've also got to. And I feel like there needs to be more done about this. And I'm here to support and guide women back to themselves, to reignite their power, to feel their passion, to live a life that they truly want. Not living in fear, scarcity, overwhelm, anxiousness, none of that. I want you to be in your full power, that you really do feel like you can take on anything in your life. Now, I've been on this journey of self-development for a couple of years. I went through an early divorce and I didn't recognize myself. If you watched any of my other videos, I'm sure I'll keep talking about my story and about what I've been through, because I feel like I've been through it for a reason, to also support and guide other women on their journey, because there's nothing quite like going through something so traumatic when your life has to change and everything you thought you were going to have changes in an instant, and no one can really prepare you for that. I wish someone had gave me a life book and said, hey Amy, if you were going on this journey, maybe you should do that next and think about this. I didn't. And I thought about when I did go through that early divorce moment, I didn't have a plan, and that's okay, but I wasted a lot of time, energy, money on things that maybe weren't quite relevant back then, and because I had no idea what to do with my life. My career had ended, and I just wanted to travel, and that's great, but I was also running away, and that comes with its own problems until I face them. But today I wanted to talk about something in the moment. We're here on the 17th of February. It's actually the start of, in the Lunar New Year in the Chinese, it starts today, which is the year of the fire horse. What does that even mean? And I really wanted to bring it to light, because personally and professionally, why it's an important time. If we close out, it's actually year 9 chapter, so we're closing out the year 9 and we're heading into a year 1, which is all about rebirth, starting again, and fulfilling your power right now. If I look back me 9 years ago, I was just about to get married. So for me, this is a big one. I'm closing out something quite big in my life, and I know new things are going to come through, and I'm having some life changes right now too. That overwhelming, that anxiety creeps up because I'm having to make some big changes in my personal life, and all of that starts to come up again. So for me, this is an exciting year. I woke up today and I was like, something's changed. I had no idea what. Yesterday I was so tired, I was overwhelmed. I felt the heaviness. Today it's just like, whoa, what is happening? Now, yes, it could be the placebo effect. It could be all sorts. I could just have had a good sleep. But I truly do believe that this fire horse energy is with us right now. And if you want and you choose to believe this, you can make some big changes in your life, for sure. So yeah, what is the fire horse meaning? It's all about stepping boldly. The fire horse isn't waiting for you to take changes, take action in your own life. It moves. When you make a decision, you've got to go for it. There's no waiting around, holding back. And recently I've been doing some calls with some women, and what I've realized, and having lots of these calls, is that fear will hold you back. Now, don't get me wrong, fear is with me too. Don't be any delusional from that. Fear is also there. Whether you're making $1 million, fear is there. It doesn't leave. But the fire horse isn't waiting for that fear to let it go and then it's going to come back. The fire horse wants you to move in the same moment that you make them actions, make them changes in your life. It will move with you, just like the universe does. The minute you start making these changes, it will flow. And like I said, we're heading into a year 1, which means new things are going to happen. This has not happened for many years. So think about whether you believe in astrology or you don't. Try and use this to your advantage, because if other people is working for them, and it has done for all these years in the past, go with it. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what power you can step in. But also on this, you've got to set the intention. What is it that you want? Where are you going? And After this, if you have some time, please get a new book, a complete fresh start. Don't try and use an old journal. Try and get a new journal. And let's start writing what you want from the year of the fire horse. Be wild. Think of anything that you really want this year. Don't hold back. Don't hold back for anybody, you know? Start doing some journaling around that. I can give you some prompts, you know, just message me, say, hey, Amy, could you give me something regarding the fire horse? After this, I've got an hour where I've just set aside, I'm not doing any work, and I'm going to focus on what I really want from this. Definitely growth, stretching, quantum leaping. I'm not playing small anymore. I'm not here to, I'm hiding behind, maybe I shouldn't say this, maybe I don't do that. No, there's none of that. It's full power. This is me, this is who I am, and this is what I stand for. As you can see, I'm very passionate about this. I really do believe in this next step for you, and I truly do believe that you can have everything that you really want in your life. It makes me sad, frustrated, angry at my previous self, thinking that I can't have this, I can't do what I want with my life. And my coffee is ready. Yeah, I have a little filter coffee, it's so cute, and I had a milk, it's just the best. This is my pick me up during the day, matcha or coffee. Anyway, yeah, don't let this put you off. And you know, if I could tell my younger self something, I'd be like, Amy, you can do this, you can do whatever you set your mind to. Do not let fear or anybody hold you back. Now, I have my down days like everybody. You know, I sit in silence, I'm like, I can't do this. Why am I doing this? Who do I think I am? You're not strong enough for this. And then I remember to myself, hey Amy, what of all them things you've just been through? It's almost like we need a big sticker on the wall. You went through this, you moved away to the other side of the world, you built a business, you can show up online and like very vulnerable, like just like this. I don't have any fear about sharing my story and helping others. I've done it, I've done these things, so why does it still bring me down? Now, how do we work with fear? Fear will always be a part of our lives. You can listen to fear, for sure, or you can ignore it, or you can work with it. What do you want to do? I want to work with fear. I see fear and I'm like, hey, welcome to my space, come on in. Like, where are we going? What are we doing? You don't want me to do that, we're going. Let's go together and let's see what happens. Because most of the limitations we have put on our own minds, the limitation is there. Like, you can't do that because you've not done enough time, you've not studied enough, so you're not allowed. You want to earn that amount of money, yeah, no, you can't because you've not spent 2 years trying to build something instead of, you could have an overnight success. It's like removing all of that, like everything is possible when you truly believe it's possible. I have to remind myself all the time, like, Amy, you can do that thing. If you want to go and get on that stage, message them. Say, hey, I've got to this to talk about. I'm super passionate about this. I'm going to go and do that thing. Fear says, no, Amy, sorry, you've not spent enough time. You don't really know what you're talking about. Nobody wants to listen. You see? The balance. It's like, yeah, but I really want... No, you don't want to do that. You have no idea. You need to spend 2 more years on this. You see how it can really impact your life and pull you back 1 year, 2 years, 10 years you could spend listening to fear. We're not about that. This fire horse energy, we should run with this. Literally, physically, run. Go with the fire horse energy. So if you want to take anything from this short conversation, because I'm going to keep them nice and short videos and informative, and I could speak for hours on so many different topics, but I'm going to keep them nice and concise. Another thing that I've noticed recently is this comparison to others. I'm in coaching, so I see lots of comparison. Hey, I made this, I'm doing that, I'm on this stage. I'm not there yet. I've not got to that point. So comparison will say, yeah, but she's 10 miles ahead of you, so maybe you shouldn't do anything. Like, you can't do that. Who says, right? Who says you can't do that? So comparison can really also in personal lives, like my friend got married or my friend's just had a baby and I'm nowhere near that. What the main focus is your happiness. I've just done an Instagram post on this and it actually went, I had lots of comments about it because I said, when I went through my early divorce, my dad said to me and sat me down and said, Amy, it doesn't matter what you do next. As long as you're happy, that's all we care about. Even to this day, I'm building this business. It's taking me time, and I'm going through other things in my life. The one thing they say again is, Amy, just be happy. Be happy. Do what makes you happy. This makes me happy, and helping others makes me happy, for sure. So find your happiness. What is it that you could spend hours doing? What do other people notice about you? What do they say, like, oh wow, you're so good at that, you should do this thing? I'm sure you're ticking right now, you think, yeah, I could do that. You can see how much it makes me happy helping others. Being on, in coaching and really getting on stages, the podcast, the YouTubes, all these things that I never thought were possible for me. I'm at this point. You can keep going up and up and up. I know I'm just at the start of where I want to be. But that's the beauty of it. Who knows where it's going to grow to? That's what gets me excited. So there's loads of things there. Like I say, I can go on and on and on. So find where you're most happiest. That doesn't mean quit your job and move to Bali tomorrow. No. What it means is find what brings you joy. Do you like making content? Do you like spending time with other people? Do you like helping others? What is it? If you're not too sure, please come to me. And the year of the fire horse, spend some time after this really having a look at what your intention is for this year. What kind of money do you want to make? Who do you want to become? What do you want out of your life? Don't hold back. And remember, comparison to others can really hold you back. We don't want to compare. We want to be grateful for that other person. Well done, like you have done something amazing for you. Congratulations. I will get there one day, or I'm going to be on that path. Spread love to everybody. We want everyone to feel like in their most grateful selves. Once we're in that state, things will start to come to us. I promise. It's happened so many times in my life. So yeah, on that, I will leave you to work on your fire horse energy and what that brings to you this year. And if you want to find out more about what I do, please reach out to me, follow me. Keep up to date with my podcasting, my Instagram. It's a lot. Like, I do a lot of outreach and helping other women and focusing on what they want from their lives. And I've just created this new method. If you're interested, it's called the hold method. And what I realized is, I can give you all the prompts and everything in the world, but you've got to hold that energy, hold the financials, hold the power, hold the self-trust. How do we do that? So that's what I'm working on right now. The new cohort of women that I'm looking for is going to start in early March. So yeah, if you want to know more about it, I'll put the link below for the wait list so that you will get more information as and when, I'm starting to release a little bit more. But it's super, it feels super aligned. I've co-created this. I love it. It feels exactly what I needed so many years ago. And and then this will be the blueprint, the method that I will take with me no matter how I go in the mastermind groups and the rise and the 6-month mentorship. This will be the portal for the entry to the next step. Because once we master your emotions, we get that survival safety, everything else becomes second nature. You will become unstoppable. You will have the same confidence and the power that you once had, or you do want, or you see other people having. It's absolutely possible for you. Don't ever limit yourself that you can't do this. And I will keep showing up here. I don't know if it's every week, or I think I'll do every week. The podcast and the YouTube weekly, and then LinkedIn, every day, because I have so much to share. And I'm so excited to support you and guide you through this chapter in your life. And for always, I will finish everything. We'll just keep dreaming big and keep believing in yourself.